Overwhelmed by debt? If so, you're not alone. In our recent Real Skills workshop on being calm and confident, one of the things that came up was debt. We've just been through a major crisis. A lot of people have a level of debt that makes them really uncomfortable. They've gone someplace debt wise that they've never gone before. I'm Rick at Thriving Now, and I'm here with Kathy Vartuli from the Intimacy Dojo. Hi, Kathy.
Hey, Rick. I think this is a tough subject for a lot of people. I work with people around intimacy, and I know people have as much trouble or more, sometimes more shame around talking about their debt than they do about if they have trouble in the bedroom. Um, there's a lot of emotion for people and a lot of meaning and security attached to the idea of around having our finances under control.
Absolutely. So we use EFT tapping. If you're not familiar with that, you can go to thrivingnow.com/tapping. We have a free guide and a picture of the point. And what I'd like to do is start with the calming process. So if you think of overwhelm, that's your primitive brain saying, this is too much. I don't know what to do with it. You might feel angry. You might feel numb. You might feel like you need to get away or I can't look. Those are responses of the primitive brain. And one of the things that tapping does is it allows us to be honest with how we feel and give it an intention. And sometimes the kind of the guttural, like what noise would you make? And I know that this can be edgy for some people. So if you want to use a word, profanity, what have you, about the debt, that's fine too. But what we're going to do is maybe make some noises. So I encourage you first to tune in, like this debt.
And it's really important just to start where you are. I know there's a lot of people with law of attraction, like, oh, I don't want to attract negative things. It's like, no, we are where we are. If you have debt, you have feelings about it, let's just express them right where you are because that will give you a better pathway to clear things.
Right. And so as you tune into this debt, whatever that means to you, it could be a specific one, it could be the whole picture, whatever like activates your emotions. Try to get a sense, 0 to 10. How big is that? How overwhelmed do you feel? How angry? And it's a guess, and it's okay. And then we're going to start at the side of the hand, and we tap with our fingers. And even though I'm overwhelmed by this debt,
Even though I'm overwhelmed by this debt. Ah.
accept where I am and how I feel about this,
I accept where I am and how I feel about this.
even though I'm overwhelmed by this debt.
Even though I'm overwhelmed by this debt. Oh.
I'm really open to being a bit more calm,
I really am open to being a bit more calm,
even though I'm overwhelmed by this debt.
even though I'm overwhelmed by this debt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I really want to be more calm about it.
I really do want to be more calm about it.
That would activate my resources.
That would activate my resources.
We go to the top of the head. I'm overwhelmed by this debt.
I am overwhelmed by this debt.
Eyebrow. The truth is, this debt is overwhelming.
The truth is, this debt is overwhelming.
Side of the eye. It really has me activated.
It really has me activated.
The eye. There's all kinds of noises inside me.
There are all kinds of noises inside me.
Under the nose. And I really need to feel resourceful.
And I really need to feel resourceful.
Then a bit more calm would help.
A bit more calm would help.
I'm choosing to calm myself a bit right now.
I'm choosing to calm myself a bit right now.
Stretch your jaw. These collarbone points are tied to your adrenals, your overwhelm circuits, and then under the arm. I appreciate my body seeking some calm here.
I appreciate my body seeking some calm here.
Up ahead. Of course, this debt is overwhelming.
Of course, this debt is overwhelming.
It's okay to be a bit more calm anyway.
It's okay to be a bit more calm anyway.
Yeah. Maybe if it feels right to you, shake out your hands and stomp your feet a little bit, kind of move your shoulders, debt, and sometimes maybe even like use your body because like if we're seeing something, if we're triggered by something, we'll end up like landing in a part of us, but not in all of us. And so part of the real skill is we actively, intentionally calm ourselves. And that takes practice and energy. And at the same time, we're going to build some confidence, like the confidence of saying, yeah, some calm would help, some resources, some resourcefulness inside me. And maybe just take a moment, take a breath, or take two breaths if you'd like. Hand on the heart or your belly. Allow yourself to feel what you feel. And I'm guessing that there's some resourcefulness in there, that you've been through things in your life, that this isn't your first rodeo. And it's okay to allow that energy to rise and be with you too. Thank you. This is a really core subject. And if you'd like to know more, look below.
Yeah.
Either wherever you're happening to see this video, we invite you to look below. We've got some invitations for you.
Yeah. And
Okay.
thank you for your courage looking at this tough subject.
Mm-hmm.